So good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the City of Grass Valley. I am Lisa Swarthout. I'm the mayor here. Thank you all for coming out. What a great crowd. Almost all of our elected officials and the whole Board of Supervisors is here, almost all of our city councils. So really appreciate everybody taking time out of their busy day to be here with us. I think that we are here to talk about an unprecedented event that occurred in the month of October, and those were the PSPSs that were inflicted upon us by PG&E. I think in another unprecedented event, we as a community, the City of Grass Valley, the City of Nevada City, and the County of Nevada have all banded together to really communicate with people the importance of working together and what this did to our community. So one of the things that we've done is draft a letter to the CPUC jointly expressing the issues that we had, and I will tell you, I've been here for a long time. I owned a local business in downtown Grass Valley for many years, and I know how devastating these events were to our community. So with that, I just want to introduce some of the talking points that we have in the letter, and my fellow elected officials from Grass Valley, or from Nevada City and the county, will be speaking to you as well. So we recognize that the PSPS events are intended to help prevent catastrophic loss of life and property from utility-caused fires. But it's imperative that these events are carefully planned not to create the catastrophic situation that they created here in Western Nevada County. We need to ensure that we have cellular service, that our landlines are maintained for any sort of emergencies that might occur. We need to make sure that health and safety amenities such as access to subsidized generators and oxygen to our vulnerable populations and healthcare service providers are provided for each of these events. We need to ensure that there is timely and accurate information communicated to all the entities, customers, and community stakeholders to mitigate the undue financial hardship to residents and businesses, and require that the PSPS events are targeted as precisely as possible so as to prevent unnecessary power interruption across broad regions, which we all know what happened here in October. I'm going to let my fellow elected speak some more, and then I will be back to close out with you, so thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Heidi Hall, and I'm the County Supervisor for District 1 here in Nevada County. The PSPS event affected over 43,000 PG&E customers in Nevada County, basically the entire western part of the county. And you know that our most vulnerable population experienced the most risk from this event. They experienced loss of refrigeration of medication and food, much of which many of them could not afford to replace. They experienced inadequate access to charging stations for life-sustaining devices such as batteries for wheelchairs and CPAP machines. They were unable to get heat to stay warm at home. And there were life-threatening impacts to local dialysis clinics and other medical facilities. In addition, our mental health clients were stretched to crisis points. And I know that our county staff came in with mittens and lanterns so that they could help our mental health clients get the medication they needed on a day-to-day basis. I want to express our great gratitude to our partners, our community partners, the Freed Center for Independent Living, our 211 Connecting Point staff, and the first responders who all went above and beyond and really rose to the occasion to provide the extra effort and attention that our most vulnerable population needed. Further, there will be additional effects to us as our social service departments rely on state and federal funding, and we're in jeopardy now of not receiving reimbursements for those services provided. Let's not forget the schools, that the PSPS events had a direct impact on our public schools who receive funding by the day, and indirect costs for those students with working parents or who were expecting to receive free or reduced meals. The schools were unable to provide a safe and supportive environment for their most vulnerable students during this event. I want to express that even as we celebrate our resiliency here as a community, we must never lose sight of the most vulnerable folks among us. Thank you.
so much to the county for organizing this and for all of our electeds for showing up. Such an important issue to discuss here. I'm going to talk about the financial impacts, basically, to our local businesses felt. Excuse me? Oh, my name is Renette Senham. I'm the mayor of Nevada City, California. Thank you, Lisa. I want to discuss the financial impacts to our Western Nevada County restaurants. Basically, Nevada City, Grass Valley, and Penn Valley have around 332 different food facilities. And when you look at the aggregate average of these, the financial impacts, we were looking at about almost $400,000 per day lost in revenue. That's nearly, over the 3-day PSPS event, about $1.2 million was lost. When you think about the economic multiplier effect of this is a huge impact, and not just on the restaurants and the cafes themselves, but on their employees as well. I'm speaking to many of these individuals today, and they're telling me they don't have this month's rent. They're all greatly concerned, as we are as well. I'd also like to talk about the grocery stores. It is very difficult to predict this kind of PSPS event. We don't get the clear information so we can make the right decisions in the right amount of time. And the grocery stores are also greatly hit. These are mom and pop grocery stores for the most part. Again, the grocery stores are affected, all of the distributors are affected, the farmers are affected, and the employees are affected as well. This is a huge domino effect with the grocery stores alone. And lastly, I'd like to talk about the long-standing, locally owned businesses, the mom and pops, who are actually the backbone of this whole entire economy. They've been greatly affected, and now more than ever, this is our call to assist them. They're the ones that actually give us the beautiful, vibrant economy and culture that we all have come to love in Nevada County. So if there's anything I can really relay to those down in Sacramento, the Bay Area, and the surrounding citizens of Nevada County, it is to really make it a point the next few months to go shopping for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and make it a point to shop locally. The employees will be thankful, the business owners will be thankful, the cities and the counties will be thankful, the Airbnbs will be thankful, the hotels will be thankful, we'll all be thankful. So please, make it a point to show up and shop locally. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Dan Miller. I'm District 3 Supervisor in Nevada County. The city of Grass Valley is entirely in District 3. So I have a real keen interest and understanding of Grass Valley. A recent survey of small local businesses estimated that for a 2-day event and your doors to be closed, it's going to cost a small business between $5,000 and $10,000 in lost sales. And those losses are significant. Although the county was able to increase services, even the county government being closed for the days had a loss of productivity of over $300,000. Safety risks, loss of cellular and broadband phones for hundreds of households, resulting in the inability to call 911 or receive event updates, including evacuation messaging through our Code Red emergency notification system. That had a negative impact. Other unintended impacts that the PSPS events have included risk of wildfire from generators and warming fires on private properties from homeless individuals that we experienced in the Loma Rica area the Sunday of the events. So there's these unintended impacts that occur. You know, having a long history in local retail ownership like Lisa, you know what your daily bottom line is. You know what you have to do on a daily basis to break even in local business. My wife, Roxanne, she knew what she had to make every day. Well, your doors are closed and you lose that time. Those customers don't come in the doors. You've lost money and you'll never get that time back. Renette said that local businesses that are locally owned are the backbone of our community, but they're also the backbone of our local nonprofits. Local businesses support nonprofits in Nevada County. And if they can't open their doors, if they can't make their sales, everyone's going to feel the pain. And we don't want our nonprofits to suffer. You look at local owned businesses such as Hills Flat, B&C, Kane, Sereno's. SPD, they have a long history of supporting the nonprofits and our community. What I would like you to do, and Councilman Strasser mentioned this on KNCO the other day, is forego going down to Costco. And instead of going to Costco, spend your money here locally. Spend it here and show you the support that you have and the love you have for the local businesses that make up Nevada County and make up the city of Grass Valley and the city of Nevada City. Thank you all for being here this afternoon.
Thanks. Thank you, Dan. You just stole my thunder.
That's
Said
all right.
everything I was going to say. But, I will say, and for Dan and I to be up here, this is like a dagger to the heart of us because we both did what these people in Grass Valley and Nevada City and Penn Valley and North San Juan and the unincorporated areas in the county for 30 years. So we have so much empathy and sympathy for what they're going through. So everything that Dan said is so true. Some of our organizations, the Grass Valley Downtown Association, the Nevada City Chamber of Commerce, the Grass Valley Chamber of Commerce, Penn Valley Chamber of Commerce, they have started an event called Let's Go Out Tonight. And originally I think it was just going to be tonight, but now we're saying let's go out every Wednesday night. And when you go to that store and you buy a shirt, buy a pair of earrings to go with it. When you go to dinner, have dessert. If you go to the brewing company, have 2 beers instead of 1, but don't drive home. Call Uber. No, just kidding. So this event that occurred in our community, while horrible and tragic, things like these that happen, it brings us together and it shows the reason why people want to live here. So I really appreciate everybody coming. We will be stronger when we get through this, but thank you all for being here, and go out and spend some money in Grass Valley, Nevada City, Penn Valley, North San Juan, and unincorporated areas of the community, and even Truckee. Actually, Truckee kept us going a little bit through I had to go up there to buy gas and groceries during the first event, so thank you for having the lights on up there. So again, thank you all for coming, and I think that if a few of us will be sticking around if anybody wants to talk to any more of the elected officials, so thank you.